Metal Dungeon. We are on area... No, we finished area 6. I think. And it wasn't that difficult, although the boss level is 60 and our... You know, we have a level 29 or 31 or something. But the game is fun. I'm enjoying myself a lot. We're making steady progress. And yep. Yeah, let's get on with it. I've spent enough time talking about the upcoming retrospective. And I keep thinking I'm going to accidentally... say the name of it on accident. But yeah, so far I'm doing well. But I spent a dozen hours just deciding which games to play for that retrospective. Like building up a list, ordering everything chronologically. And then sometimes you have multiple sources claiming different dates for a game. And then you have to organize that properly. No retrospective, only Metal Dungeon. For now, yes. But it's coming, chat. It's coming, and I can't freaking wait. I have already gotten enough games to last a couple of weeks ready to run. Starting the timer. But I still have to set everything. I literally ordered... Hang on, pause the timer. I literally ordered... it's still in the package. I ordered those disc spindlers, whatever you call them, with blank discs to burn for some of those games because the blank discs I have are sold and might have mold. Or then again, we can just wash it off. Spindles, yes. Thank you. Welcome in Sunfall. Alright, I think we did all the leveling. No, because it's not enough. We did selling and shit. But we did finish level 6. Level 7 doesn't need to unlock the control room, but it has 5 floors. It's the longest one so far. But yeah. Let's get the show on the road. See if we can finish. This might be too hard for us because they're gonna be level 70. We might have to go back to level 6 and farm, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Area 7. Area 7 recording. We weren't that optimistic about getting lucky, but this was not a fun area. That is about all we can report for now. We're just kidding. Well, here's some stuff we've learned about Area 7. This area is a very complicated structure. The geographics are always changing, and we need to use warp to move to another floor. There's a lot of luck in using the right warp to transfer to the right floor. We've tried numerous times since entering the dungeon. We found out that on some floors in this area, flying monsters are being created. On those floors, space is warped and we can't even figure out where we are.
What?
To make matters worse, you're going to run into tons of guard machines. They must be crazy to create flying monsters in this deep underground. We sure wish we could meet whoever created this dungeon. We'd really love to smash his face in. I think this is about all we know about Area 7. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna have a teleporter maze across 5 floors. Please no. And Spectral Rod. Already with the upgrades. Increased defense and strength, although he never attacked. So I don't know what's the point of strength on the rods. I'm not gonna purposely hit any of those enemies. Wait, I already went in here. What am I doing? If I hit them, it's fine. If I don't, I'll just skip. Because it's like 5 floors, and I could use chests more than I could use enemies right now. Okay, we're keeping... I can't switch to... Oh, it's nails! These bats are recolors, I think. These nails are new. I'm gonna switch to normal animations. Yeah. For one moment I thought we had to wait for that thing to move up and it would take a long time. Maybe we can dilute them in some water welcome incubates. Yeah, I mean, I'm just writing what the game uses in the description for the boss. Yeah, diluting them would have made that fight easier, I presume. It wasn't difficult. Ah. Can I change in time? No. Whatever. I mean, that shadow is so blocky. Technically this tile set is very different. It's just that everything is metal, so it ends up not too unique. Yeah, the dungeon is very metal. You were thinking that the snail needed some guns on the side. It had guns in it all along. The guns are the friends we made along the way. It's I would guess that its innards were replaced with electronics. So we set to normal. Well, we don't need that yet. She's healing about 100 on the big one. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's Kryptonian, has heat vision like Superman. You would need to have eyes for that. So I'm gonna have my ranged guys focus on the bats because they die very easily and they do a lot of damage. Maybe those are eyes on those stalks. Speaking of real snails, are those technically eyes? I always figured they were some kind of sensing device that doesn't actually capture light. Like they are, I don't know, feelers, whatever. Of course they are for sensing, but... I want to make a game with birds that have teeth. And they attack by biting, always. They are eyes. Interesting. Not that it doesn't make sense, is that they... I was gonna say they are so small to be eyes, but then you look at insects. It kind of feels like an exposed place to have eyes on. Well, I'm sure we are overthinking this. Insulated mask. Because remember, evolution is not about the best. Evolution is about good enough. So yeah, I'm gonna shove the eyes here. Are they going blind before they reproduce? No, okay, good luck. Evolution is wild. Evolution doesn't care, it's just... Oh, this is the warped space they mentioned. Get away from me. That's trippy. I like it. We're back to level 1. Is that bad? Did we want to stay there? Jesus, best viewers is already here. Banned. Banned best viewers. Oh wait, there's a best viewers. We kept getting cheap viewers. I guess you guys got upgraded. Jesus, that's very loud. Fire-breathing mechano dogs. Oh! I can dig. That one just kicked. The bot's name was Emotional Whirlpool. It's kind of a good name. I'm going to do some healing here. I need to quickly go into the menu after the fight because we're surrounded by enemies. I want to heal first. There. That was 2 big heals, holy shit. We'll stay back. Oh, more of these skeletons. I haven't seen these in a while. These ones have shields, but they still clink the sword all the way down. And I think they are reinforced compared to the previous ones. I still find it funny how they always clink the sword on the ground. It feels almost unnecessary, which is why it's so amusing to me. Ow. Imagine if I did a retrospective of every single important version of Lemmings. I would be falling asleep 10% through it. I liked Lemmings a lot when I was a kid, but nowadays I just think the games are dumb. Like, you play 3-4 levels, you have seen all of it. We get, like, then the game doesn't get bad, it gets annoying. It's one of those games that all they can do is just make it harder. Like, I watched people playing that game and I was like, wait, I liked this as a kid. The morgue. Oh, that might be the exit, actually. I'm a bit surprised how little damage that spell still does. Despite our skill levels. It didn't look like a miss to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be lasting long with our healing here. Okay, there is... How do we get there? Wasn't through here, but this might be a shortcut. Okay, here. Well, this is nothing. What about this? Here. What? Okay, maybe here. It might just be that one teleporter. We just have to find a different exit on the second level. No. Yeah, that's the only thing we could find. Alright then. This one, maybe? What level is this? Level 3, okay. So there are multiple exits, you have to find the right one. Miss. Man, his damage is so low. Which is, yeah, in the end he's just a healer. I could use buffing from him maybe, but I don't think that would happen quick enough to... Oh, beam gun, I want to check that. Oh, new enemy, it's a tiger dude. The cyber tiger. Nice pose. Pretty weak. Okay, Sakura. Beam gun? It's an upgrade. It's quite an upgrade, actually. It's probably gonna have a different animation as well. Okay, this is the elevator room. Teleporter. Still assuming it's going to take me to level 4. This could be level 2. It is 2, we are back to 2, that's not good. Because I don't know if I can find my way properly to Level 3 from here. This teleporter, we haven't taken it before. Yeah, back to 3, which is okay, I guess. Back to this animation with the beam gun. Half helm. This is 13, 13, 15. So these are this. You have less defense, so you get the rubber helm. It's one more defense, and you don't have the panic protection, but I care a lot more about the defense. Hard glove. Who uses gloves? You 3. This one is the weakest. Oh, new enemy. These look like ogres. Ting ting. Death. Okay, this... Is this a new one or is this the same? It was the same. Shit. I'm pretty sure it just went straight ahead. This is bad because I might not be able to heal here. I can. Okay, this is fine. Because the other level that looks like this is the underwater level and you can't heal in there. I kind of had a feeling this was going to be the same. Hello there, Happy Cakes, you're a fish. I have mentioned that last stream. Welcome in, my friend. Love to you. We had a TV show for kids back in the 80s, I think, where we had these 2 or 3 guys. They had like a rubber fish tail on their heads, and then they wore like green suits from the neck down. So against this is level 3. Yeah. So against the background, the green background, it just deleted everything from the neck down. So they just had the face and the fish body behind it, and they would like do this, so it looked like they were swimming. And it was basically a bunch of fish with faces talking to each other underwater. Quite amusing for a kid. Can I find a reference to that? I don't know if I remember the name of that. Got it, nailed it. First try every time. I just want the picture. Why do you want to translate shit? Just the picture, please. Thank you. Feast your eyes on this. This was my childhood. I don't remember the crab though. The crab might have been new. Yeah, let me pull it back down. Is there another picture for reference? Yeah, this is from a more modern one. Yeah, this is more advanced. Where is it? Here. This is more advanced. They had makeup as well. Yeah, there you go. That's Happy Cakes, everyone. Do you need a new profile picture, Happy Cakes? There you go. Way more detailed than you expected. Why? Because we're Brazilians, we only make shit stuff. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? How dare you? Hello there, Beelzebub. Beelzebuzz. How are you doing, my friend? Is this level 4? There's a thing right on top of us here. Couldn't even see what level this was. Glad to see you're kind, I appreciate it, yes. I mean, I could try finding a video of that, but it's going to be in Portuguese, so it's... It was very... The effect was very convincing, because those fish suits are made of rubber, so they flap about behind the actors. So they go like... Yeah, glub glub, man, or something. It was... I liked it. As a kid, I knew it was dumb, but I still enjoyed it. How's my day going? It's going fine. I put in a lot of work on my Area 5. I put in a lot of work on the retrospective I'm planning to start next Sunday, which is 2 days from now. I'm finally ready. It's a big commitment. Okay, is this gonna send me back to 4? Gotta be wiggly. It is! It is very wiggly. I think I went to level 4 and this was a mistake. Yep. That's the wrong one, I'm pretty sure. Because it's not on the map. We did find the right one. This is also not on the map. Shit. But I was talking at the start of this stream about retrospective I'll be starting. It's still a secret what it is, but by golly, so many games. It's going to be so freaking entertaining. For me, I hope it's also entertaining for you guys. I know it's going to be entertaining for me. It's just so much work. What level is this? 3. Fuck, that's a problem because I don't know if this is the one that took me to level 4 or the one that took me to level 2. If I've ever done Final Fantasy VI, 2. Fucking hell. Final Fantasy VI is the Final Fantasy I've played the most. It was also the first Final Fantasy I've ever played. It's also my favorite Final Fantasy. I've never beaten it. I still want to. If you ask me like what is one game you don't want to die before you beat it, that would be Final Fantasy VI. Main reason I didn't beat it was because it was a rental. We had to return it after like a week or so, and we couldn't justify keeping the game rented. This game looks sick. What it is about? It's about a bunch of cyborgs going down into a metal dungeon that keeps shifting in shape, trying to defeat the gods of magic that keep creating weapon monsters before we get overwhelmed. It's freaking awesome. Your favorite too? Yeah. That is a game that I really want to beat eventually. Chrono Trigger is another one. I got like the lousiest ending. And that was it. And Ocarina of Time. I also played it enough to beat it like 3 times over, but I never actually beat it. Okay, so this is level 5 and that teleporter is wrong. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII is your favorite Final Fantasy. I know nothing about Final Fantasy games that are not the mainline ones. I mean, I know a little bit about those that are not actual Final Fantasy games on the Game Boy. That they just left the Final Fantasy name on top of for Western releases. Just like all those Puyo Puyo games, they slapped Tetris on top of it. But those other, I don't know, side stories, whatever those others are, I know nothing about those, like Crisis Core. I know it exists, I have no idea what it is. I've actually beaten... I've only beaten one Final Fantasy game. I played a lot of 8, a little bit of 7, a truckload of 6, and a little bit of 4. But I've only ever beaten 13. If I stream it one day, it would be so rad. The thing about Final Fantasy VI, much like Chrono Trigger, is that at any moment there's gonna be like 4 people streaming that game. Also, if I were to stream it, I would have to do a Final Fantasy retrospective. I don't know about that. Also known as 3. Yeah, when I played it originally, it was 3. I remember going to every store I could get to in my town and in other towns if I traveled to, trying to find Final Fantasy 3 or Chrono Trigger. No one had those. It's a typical, you know, piracy is a distribution problem. I would have pirated those games if I could, simply because I couldn't find them to buy them. And I wanted so much. Like I said, the first game I ever pirated was Morrowind. And that was after spending like 4 months trying to buy it and not finding it for sale anywhere. I remember going to this store and they had some games, some SNES games on display. And I walked to the clerk and I asked, "Do you have Final Fantasy 3? I asked and then I realized that the guy is like 60 years old or something. And he looks at me and goes like, "You're a very young man, you seem to be very smart, you seem to know what you're talking about. Please take a look, I have no idea what those words you just said are." Robo snails, yes, with lasers. You don't have to do retrospective to play Final Fantasy VI. What are you talking about? Of course I have to. Even if I don't do a retrospective, I have to play from 1 and beat all of them. which is a thing I want to do. Probably not on stream. I still have to play Dragon Quest V. Dragon Quest V is gonna be awesome. I'm surprised I've actually beaten 1 through 4. Oh, boss room. We didn't spend a lot of time here. We did get a few upgrades, but I think I'm gonna risk it just to see what the boss is like. And then we can decide whether we do this or not. Right, it's a risk. See, there's a good chance we can't kill it. And I don't know if you can run away from a boss. Do we still have... I'm gonna put it on full battle animations for the boss. Yeah. Let's give it a try. It's a phoenix. Look at the feet. Look at the tail. You can't see the face yet. Oh, here's the face. No, it isn't. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. A Robo Phoenix. Well, I'm not gonna use fire against that. That sounds dumb. That's a big thing. I'm gonna start by doing an AoE heal here. And if it damages us before I get it off, I'm gonna use an AoE item. You're doing good damage. Just a matter of surviving. If someone dies, it's fine. We can afford a res. Okay. Item. Rikoa. No, Rikoa is a single one. It's an Aleko. Yeah, the big one. We need to find those bigger spells for our healer. I think our healer is gonna... Okay, it targeted someone else. Good. Mighty Robo Phoenix. Yeah, it is mighty. If only our healer was faster. Ah, that's a near death. Good, that gives us a lot of time to recover. And you're going to use another one of the weak ones. This one. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Okay, you're getting a big heal on yourself. That's good. Okay, problem is we're spending all the items we had, so we won't have a lot of sustain here. Missed? It didn't look like a miss to me. Okay, I have one area healing coming from Sakura and one from Sunfall. I'm glad I didn't spend time trying to do damage spells. Okay, we're gonna need to do this on her. And she can do this on him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a big heal on him. And you do a somewhat small heal on yourself. Okay.
I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
Shit.
Percent raw input percent.
What? I had to fix that. Percent raw percent. Yes. D Reaper, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Really appreciate the support. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Thanks a bunch, man. Appreciate it. What do I do here? Like, I had to heal that guy. Big heal. Yeah, that small heal is nothing. Okay, that's good. Now I need you to do another one like that on Tiger Tink. And I want you to use a big thing on him. We're still surviving, but we are going to run out of items. And we can't cast healing spells fast enough for everyone. And we're gonna run out of spells eventually. Don't remember who he was healing. In case it wasn't this, I'm gonna retest it. There we go! We got it! But we're gonna have to farm this one. I mean... No, we can farm the next one. We just can't do the next boss. GG, thank you for the GGs. That was very fucking close. Man, look at that experience. We had 21 fights. And it gives us all of that. 45 minutes, very good. Let me save. This requires saving. That was very good. Holy shit. I don't have any spells to put in storage. I don't have any of those other items that I might need to put in storage as well. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna sell the extra stuff, and I might be able to level up a little bit. We'll see. So. Cure, we keep the cure stuff. We don't keep these. That's it, that's all we have to sell. I don't think we even got like any item upgrades like the units. No, none. So let me see if I can do some leveling up. I need so many good spells, but we have to find them. Well, I can get this. Requires attack 21. Do I have that? And this. This requires 22. Okay, 21 and 22. Can I get them? I can, actually. Can I carry them? So one for all enemies. And one for one enemy. Well, I can de-equip the small ones. Right. If I can't carry everything. Oh, no, wait, it's the wrong one. Okay, no, that's fine, because we are leveling up. Do I get more health? No, not yet. On the next level up, I'll get more health. Okay, now we can equip this and this. Fine, fine. We can level up everyone else. Not getting extra health on this set of level ups, just focus on the main stats. Now the brother. Brother is doing a lot better with I think I'm keeping defense on 6 for everyone that it's not a main stat. No, that guy's up to 9. This is a main defense, it doesn't count. I can't look. Hang on. The defense is at 6. I mean resistance 5, 6, 26. Okay, so this guy gets one more resistance. Everyone else I'm gonna keep resistance at 6. Resistance doesn't reduce the damage we take. It's resistance to status ailments. I don't think it's that important. 6 is enough. The defense we can increase, so I'm gonna get 1 point of defense here. That's a lot of health. Yeah, that's good. He can attack faster. He does a lot of damage for now. Okay, you are going to be the main stuff. Let me get 1 defense on you. There we go. 600 health. Very good. And you, it's these stats. I'm gonna put... Problem is, to make good use, because it's an odd number, we need to put 6 points into physical. That's too much. Because that will... Well, yeah, sure. Good enough. Yeah. I'm happy with this. And I'll farm on Spellbind field. What is Spellbind? Does that mean I can't cast spells? Because that would be so freaking jacked. I can't do this without spells. I would have to like load up on healing items. And when I say loading up, I mean I'm not doing it, I just want to check the prices. Oh, there's not even any for... There is this. It's cheap, but it's weak as all hell. That would be the only kind of healing we would be able to get there. Well, we'll see what Spellbind is. Oh, magic for the whole floor? That's just impossible. I can't do that. We'll see what the description in game says.
Area 8 recording. Number of floors, 3. No geographical changes. The control room isn't locked. Guard machines, get ready. You'll run into a lot of them. Sounds like an easy area, huh? Well, life is never that easy. Since we're getting closer to the gods of magic, their tricks are becoming even shrewder. Spells don't work in this area. Why? Because this area is set up under a powerful force field. Losing the power to cast spells in this dungeon is like losing your light in total darkness. By starting terminals on each floor, we're able to cancel this force field. It took time, but we finally did it. It's up to you guys to decide what you will do. However, there's one thing you need to know. Being brave and having reckless valor are two different things. We got this far only because we knew this fact. Good luck.
I thought it was gonna be like 1 to disable for that floor. That is feasible. If you have to get all 3 before you even considers disabling it, that's impossible. And the thing is, I can't rush to avoid enemies because we will need to work our way back here because we can't use a spell to leave. Greetings, Ofair. Welcome in, my friend. I found pictures of Happy Cakes and her friends. I should show it again before the end of the stream. That's what they sound like. It moves! Here is a picture of Happy Cakes and her best friend. There you go. I still had it open. That one guy went to the wrong thing. Shit. Yeah, that's Heavy Cakes in Max Arc. That's their wedding picture. A zipper on a winter coat. I was gonna say a rope being unfurled, but that's funnier. It's the winter zipper enemy. So cute, yes. Very cute. We're gonna have to like go in, kill like 2-3 groups and head back. Or something. Because, oh shit, I need to... Ah, because she's ranged. She went all the way back there. Okay, you guys go on that one. No, 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 Tiger Ting, you're going on the wrong one. You're going on the wrong one. Okay, everyone, switch back to that one. Eat us.
See?
That sound. And those things are sticking out of the floor. It's so weird that they move. Because now they're not sticking out of a hole. That's the entire thing. It's a holes on a platter. Alright. What's important is that we leave our way back open.
See?
The brother is attacking a lot faster now. He went before Tiger Ting. Nothing moving. Sand one from Beetlejuice, perhaps. That's one. Beetlejuice. Last stream we got very close. I mean, don't do it. I don't have a joke or a thing prepared. I need to make a Beetlejuice alert, and if people say it 3 times, it plays. Yeah, so fair. That one is good.
See?
The man with the emotes. All the emotes from all the channels it doesn't even watch. Explosion! No explosion. But I found a my sword. Oh, we don't have enough sensor to detrap. And I just leveled that up. It's because it's level 8. We're not ready for level 8. Yeah, she has sensor 20. Well, we did get an upgrade, so good. This is 54, this is 70. That's my sword. So yeah, it's very good, but I can't take that if it takes me to a prison and I can't cast spells. I don't know if we can go... We can do one more fight and that's it. With that had a trap as well, that one was dismantled. Slash edge. Really? Not an upgrade, okay. Some new ones. Some of those are very good. I love skeleton emotes in general. There is one from a guy. What is his name? Something Tsubasa or Buniyasha or something like that. Where it's like this cloaked figure that just gets generated and it reveals a skeleton that gets disintegrated and it's pixel art. I don't know from what game that is, but it's very good. Okay, this is a new enemy. One more attack, there we go. We don't take any damage from this, we can keep going. Min-max strat is to save all your dopes from previous levels just for this floor to allow your party to just ruffle stomp everything. Right. Well... can't do that if you're going blind. Another insulated mask. You already have it, so it's... this guy has the weakest helmet. This is an elevator. Ah, not ready. You missed some. There, but wait, there's more. Yeah, I think I'll have to leave after this fight. Too many zippers. Never pull the zipper of your pants too quickly, chat. That's dangerous. Ah, shit. The other one. The other one. Shit. Shit. That one now. That one now. Oh, look, it's a bonk emote. Nice. I kind of made a bonk emote like that one, but I figured that not only would others have it, it was only 2 frames, so I ended up opting to not use it. Yes, it's a bonk. Speaking of bonk and retrospectives, if you weren't here, I can confirm we will be starting a brand new retrospective this coming Sunday, 2 days from now. Oh, a moth. It's Mothra, everyone. Got a Mothra. Gonna be starting a brand new retrospective this Sunday. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be jacked. It's gonna be long as hell. And I spent like a dozen hours getting ready for it and like just preparing shit, and it's not nearly done. But I have enough done to get started. That bonk is only 2 frames. Yes. Yes, that's why I opted not to have that as an emote. I mean, it's fine, but I wanted to... Shit. But, you know, so few slots for animated emotes, I want to have stuff that has more frames, I guess. So many twerking emotes on Twitch. And that's because they don't want it, right? I mean, even I have a twerking emote now. It's all the rage these days. When Bonk is pissed, he only operates on 2 frames. He barely operates. There he goes, oh fair. That one was annoying to me, like I was very intent on making that one, but I literally had to take the screenshots and clean everything up, cut it up properly. Okay, I'm heading back, chat. This is... Yeah, this is... Oh, wait. Why do I hear... Okay. Yeah, I had to grab each of the frames and then build the animation by hand. It was worth it, obviously, but... No, not this. I almost used that. Everyone's trying to stay moist with the boot twerking with that, everything else in the comments. I know. Happy Cakes came up with that combo. That combo is very good. I knew Happy Cakes will like that one. Everything else is secure. Okay. Now, because we can get item upgrades, like equipment upgrades, I think I'm gonna keep going to that floor. We definitely can't... Yeah, we didn't get... You got a little bit, that's it. Alright, Beelzebub, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good sleep, my friend. I mean, we can get an upgrade right here. Gyro Knuckles. That's a cool name. This is 46, this is 66, so that's a 30% upgrade. Nice. And yes, the level does randomize. Even though the guy said something along the lines, the geography doesn't change. I thought it meant there was nothing too different about this. Guard jacket. Everyone uses stuff on their breasts. Yours is the weakest one. And that's a lot better. It's over double what that guy had. I know I shouldn't be avoiding enemies, that's risky, but... I didn't see it. I was looking at the map and the map was in front of it.
See?
Okay, good. That was actually good. Oh shit, they're attacking the wrong guy. I didn't realize they already had 2 targets. Calm down there, Mothra. Yeah, also the Mothra is really noisy as well. Mothra is such a good name. Just like... The Storoya is pretty good, but what is that one that I really like the name of? One of those has the best name. Hang on. I think it's Ghidorah that I really like. Moths are not compared to fishes. King Ghidorah is such a good name. And Destoroya is just so... It's so funny because it should be just Destroyer, but instead it's Destoroya! And I hit that thing. Messing up. I wanted to explore more, but based on my mistakes here, that's not gonna be the case. Everyone on the second guy since Sakura already took the lead. Ting ting. So fast, attacks twice in a row. Everyone else is just thinking. It's the closest to twerking other than that you have at the moment. I don't like it, but it's supposed to be a clench. Yeah, that's reason enough for me not to like it. But you enjoy yourself over there. The problem with that is that it's not, unless you're familiar with it, it's not obvious at a glance that it's supposed to be a clench. Because Zofra, the second one is not, the first one is not supposed to be sexy, I guess. The second one is relaxed. And here I thought, well, I'm not gonna be talking about farts today. No, today we talk about butts. Spiked hammer, good. Yoshinaka. This is 55. This is 73. Yes. I didn't see that. Only people of culture in this stream, yes. Only people who take off their pants to fart. If you're new here, that's a very cultural thing to say. It's Eastern and it's sophisticated. Much like the electric butt pants. Yeah, there you go, Sophia, thank you. So cool, Chief, huh? Shit. I think we would have avoided this attack if it didn't miss. I'm starting to think that... Well, see, I need to finish exploring this level. I'm starting to think that all the control rooms might be on the 3rd floor. And if that's the case, our best strat here would be to just rush it to the last floor, unlock all of those, immediately teleport back to base, and then do a run for the boss. At least there aren't as many enemies as the guy's description led me to believe. And there are plenty of upgrade items here. Still better to do this in the previous area just because of the upgraded equipment. Wish you could get better healing spells. Okay, one guy, this should be fine. Might still hit us once. Hopefully it doesn't go for Sakura. It's so rare that it does that attack. By the way, I have seen every enemy on this floor at least. I might disable the animations. So do I.
Good grief.
That's a big group, I don't like that. Zofair, thank you so much. Ah yes, Math. Thank you so much for the 69 plus 14 subs gifted on my channel all these months. And thank you for the gift sub to the Yoshinaka. Really appreciate the support, my friend. It means a lot to me. The Yoshinaka, please enjoy the emotes and the ad videoing. Get a Hoff alert. Yeah, don't hassle the Hoff. I wish I could find that from what movie that Burt Reynolds clip that I saw once is. I could turn that into an alert. There's this... I'm gonna describe it and then I can try to find it. There's this movie with the trailer. This is from the trailer. It's going through the actors, right? And then it's announcing Burt Reynolds and it shows Burt Reynolds on the screen. And it's like... There is a woman scantily clad, holding a towel to cover herself, looking at Burt Reynolds with lust in her eyes. And then the trailer announcer goes like, "Watch out for Burt Reynolds!" and he slaps her in the face. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That's a lot of... Yeah, I have so many emotes. I think the only more ridiculous alert that I can think of, I don't know if it would be okay to put it on a regular thing on Twitch, is that movie with Charles Bronson, where he drops a guy on the floor and twists his dick violently. I almost remember the name of that movie. But yeah, there is a guy that is like hitting on a woman at a bar and the woman is like uncomfortable and everything, and Charles Bronson hits the guy and then grabs his dick and holds the guy down with his foot and just twists the dick violently until the guy passes out in pain. And I don't know if Twitch would be okay with me playing that often. Death Wish is not Death Wish. It was something like The Evil That Men Do. What's a title like that? From Behind. That's jacked. Please don't hit Sakura. Please don't hit Sakura. I'm trying to run away. Please don't hit Sakura. There we go. There are a lot of fun scenes in Death Wish movies, of course. Is it from Death Wish that scene where he makes a guy swallow his own watch? No, not his one. No, it was his watch. He tried to bribe Charles Bronson with it. And then Charles Bronson makes the guy swallow his watch at gunpoint. That's also another very good scene. I'm rushing back to the elevator because Sakura's almost dead. There was another one. Okay, these guys don't attack the backliners. So Sakura is safe. Yeah, the title of the movie was something like The Evil That Men Do or something like that. I'm pretty sure. The Evil That Men Do, yes. I found the scene on YouTube. I wonder if it is okay to... Hang on. I'm gonna put down a save. I'm gonna pause the timer. And this section is gonna be cut off from the VOD. Resuming the timer. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't have it there. Yes, video games. Hang on. Nope, not enough skill points. Still getting some upgraded equipment. He died, probably. I mean, wait, sound, there. I mean, I hope he died. I don't think he would want to not die from that. It's a mercy. Pay no attention to the time lapse. YouTube had technical issues. Yeah, technical issues. Yeah, precisely. Surprised. Oh, it's a new enemy as well. Shit. Bad start. I could just try running from every battle and try to make a beeline to the third level and find the terminals if they are there. Man, target tank is already... Upgrades, that's the main reason we're here. Arch blade. Another blade? I don't think that's gonna be an upgrade. This is 70, this is 58, yes. Wait. Yeah. You're a healthy boy. Yes. Quite. Wait, this room could be something based on the texture of the walls. It's a terminal. It does fix the issue, okay. Okay, so it's one per level. If you find it, you can do things again. I'll try to find my way to the... Those guys are a bit jacked in the face. I have to look at all the new enemies back at the archives. Good amount of experience. Well, things are gonna be a lot smoother now. For this level, at least. We can always go back to this level and heal. Yeah, and I'll probably do that when it gets to that. So this is 15, 14, 15. Headgear. So generic. So generic. This personifies you about any PvE game you've ever played. Now the hardest hitter, you can stay alive long enough to save your downed friends. I have played as everything in PvE, but I think most of my time was as a tank, at least in World of Warcraft, which is the multiplayer thing I spent the most time on. Yeah, like we've mentioned before, all you're missing here is a taunt. Such a basic mechanic, no game ever has it. How the hell are you alive? This one time there was a boss in World of Warcraft, was Madness of Deathwing, the final boss of Cataclysm. And I was playing as a Paladin tank at the time. And the way the boss worked was you had to like Every now and again you would take a big hit and you have to mitigate the damage, because it would kill you if you didn't. And it's stacked, so you had to mitigate once or twice and switch to the other tank so you could drop your stacks. And then you just alternate. And I'm doing it with this group and the other tank dies and they don't have a battle res. And they're like, yeah, okay, the remaining tank will die, so we're gonna have to reset. And I didn't say anything. And I had all of these key bindings prepared. And I think I mitigated like 8-9 hits in a row. You were not supposed to mitigate more than 2. And they were like, why the hell is the fight still going? And then we went to the second phase, a battle res recharged, so they got the other tank up. But everyone was like, why are you insisting? We need to wipe because we can't do this with only one tank. And I just kept, like, I kept doing the math and like, okay, the next one is gonna be double the damage, so I need the bigger mitigation spell for that. And I had to use one that was like, you have to use it, you become immune, but you drop all aggro. So I had to use it at the right time and cancel it immediately after the hit. And taunt, just so the boss wouldn't kill anyone else. And it is extremely satisfying to do that in a game. Okay, this is fine. Chip break. Don't break my... Did it break anything? What is a chip break? It might just be damage. Yoshinaka took a lot of damage. I don't like the name chip break. Makes you think you lost a spell or something. Do I have all my spells? I do. I do, yes. Or maybe we lost a stat permanently. Hopefully not. That would be bullshit. Okay, I got... What was that we just got? I think it was a blast sword. If it was, it's not an upgrade. Fortify unit, good. Been a while since we found the 45. There we go, this is the elevator. And there's a chest here. Ooh, another elemental orb. Cool, cool, cool. Let me get everyone to full. It wasn't. I should have checked first. It wasn't an elevator. It was the morgue. Garbage. I forgot those could be a thing. Everyone switch attack. Too late. Damage is spread already. Large shield. Definitely an upgrade. Another chest there. AN45. Oh, that's for a specific class. It's for Sakura. And in case you're wondering, these rooms that have the green lights on the walls, they're empty. That's why I'm not bothering with opening them. Ah, shit. Okay. One last guy to attack us. That's a lot of damage on that spell now, that's pretty good. Okay, this is the elevator. Finally. Let me see if there are any chests in here. Okay, before we go down, we heal. They're not efficient, but we need to fill up the health. And if we want to retreat, we just have to grab this elevator and use the daylight spell on the other floor. Shit, it closed. It's also really dark in here. Empty. No surprise attack, shit. Okay, I escaped, that's way better than trying to fight that. Again, I have considered just trying to escape the fights. Maybe there's more thing to do actually. Hurry up before... Okay, we came back here. Yeah, we can... If we get lucky, we escape really quickly. Maybe I should do more of that. Another depoison. Favorite is from Destiny. Friend at a random that joined you for the boss went down. It's about to go down. The random says, we're going to lose. I don't lose. Nice. Okay, I can kill this. This is fine. It's a cheap kill, doesn't cost me a lot of health. Man, such a shame. Destiny is so fun, but the people in charge of it are jackasses. You did in fact know a spike shoulder. Just checking if I missed any items that I should have equipped. Soften pack. And I think soften removes like paralysis or something. It's supposed to be soften. Hang on. Soften. No, it lowers. Yeah, it softens the enemies. It is. Okay, that's an important room. Could be the elevator, could be the terminal. Please be the terminal. It's a teleporter, God knows where. If the icon is to be believed, it goes back to the previous floor. I haven't played Destiny since the first one's third update. I didn't play the first one. I got the second one for free. And I played it for... up until the first expansion was released. Since they have deleted content from the game, I can't go back. It would be dumb of me to go back after knowing the deleted content I should have access to. Here's the elevator. I still need to find the terminal though. Find the terminal. Archive. Yeah. Fuck your archival, man. I mean, World of Warcraft did that a little bit, I think already. Like, there are quests that became inaccessible. Because they were, like, related to events. But it's like 1 or 2 things per expansion, like small quests. It's not that... It's even reasonable that you can't do it again. Sort of. Destiny is just, like, on purpose being stupid shitheads. Literal content being permanently deleted. Okay, here's the terminal. And it does light up the area as well when you activate the terminal. Like, without hyperbole, honest to God, what they did with Destiny 2 should be illegal. But it's still the Wild West. No one really seems to care. Okay, if the information Yoshinaka shared with us that activating all 3 terminals fixes it permanently, you think it's stupid? It is. You never touched it. Well, I touched it before I knew they were gonna do that. He just ran after me. We have a panicked. We escaped. Okay, we didn't. Nothing happened. It's fine. So if that theory works, I'm going to activate the 3rd terminal. And then I'm gonna leave. Because we're not ready for the boss. Scale glove. Okay, who uses gloves? You 3. This is 8, these are 6. You have the lowest defense. Alright. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Energy orb. That might be for the teleporter. Fortify, good. It's a 45 plus. I think those give you more? Where am I? Yeah, this gives +1, this gives +3. Holy shit, that's amazing. One more terminal in this nightmare area. Okay, I can kill this guy. Not if he resists. Okay, I thought he was gonna resist physical damage in general. Which would make it impossible. Dope Death Plus. Yeah, Death Plus. One guy I can do. Fine. Whoa! Whoa! Just dodging enemies left and right. Iron boots. Who uses boots? Everyone uses boots. Weakest ones, lowest defense. Iron boots. This is the terminal. Alright. I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna kill the boss, but I can farm a little bit more, see if I can find more items. I can kill enemies now. Oh, what? It's a goat, a lion, and a something. I'm gonna see these enemies on the archive after this. This is new as well. Smice. I already have one. Okay, good. $45, good. That's probably a buff spell. Scale glove. Okay. I'm gonna kill it just the enemies just because we we are farming. I'm not gonna be doing the boss on this run anyway. Might as well give them more experience. Just making sure everyone is on the same target. Okay, I have been to those. Oh. Another spell. But that's I think that's actually a cleanser. Like a debuff remover, so I might want to equip it. We'll see. Burning Knuckles. They probably have fire damage in them. Awesome. Targeting. Oh, they're weaker. And they have anti-ice. It's not the same as fire damage. Shame. Okay, and this will be something. Fortify unit. This goes back up and it uses an item that I might not even have. No, not this. Easy. Not this way, not this way, not that way either. There's no... I resisted, that's the only reason I'm taking damage. Oh, it missed. Alright. Serves you right. Okay, where did I not go? What about the other way? And I went... Okay, there. There. Archblade, we already have an Archblade, and I don't think it's even equipped. Dope. We're actually doing fine. We could probably do the boss, but I don't want to risk it. We spent a lot of mana. Like, not mana, but Sakura is already out of healing spells for the most part. Because we had to top up before going to the elevators. Okay, just map those doors. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's a giant mantis. Same as normal mantis, just bigger. And I think it has bigger blades as well. I have to check the archives. We have the previous level of enemies as well to look at that we didn't look at before. Another archblade. Didn't see this. Yeah, whatever. Hey! Why is one of my guys almost dead? He has 1 health. I think the enemy, I wasn't paying attention. I think one of the enemies literally exploded on him. Holy shit. Holy poop on a sticker. I think those enemies can explode. Thousand experience on a single guy. Nice. Okay, is this the thing? Chip break. Ow. Don't actually know what that does. Maybe it's just damage. Empty. Does this lead me to... I think this leads to the boss room. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing the boss. Right, okay. Sunfall, get us out of here. All of us. Good dive. $50,000, 35 items. Save. Items, carried items, keep order by kind, like this. And elemental orb, one more that we have. I can put this on Sakura. And that on whoever. Right. Let me deal with that first. Do you already have them? Yeah, you probably already have them. Yeah, you do. So we can equip them on Sakura. If I were to power up kind of... Okay, we want to attach an N unit to her. Sensor, resistance, and shot. Now these two are for Sunfall, this is for her. Arm is not for her. Defense. Defense 6. Defense 10. And defense is also for Sakura. Now Sunfall gets the spell damage stuff. And arm goes to Zofir. Now most of them have like 8 function points. That's not enough to justify spending money on a level up. Except for Sakura. We doing health upgrades. Health upgrades are so freaking expensive, man. I think we don't, because we have been getting hit by traps. We need to upgrade this stuff. Okay, good enough. Now I'm gonna look at the archive. See what we found new. Okay, starting at level 7. We missed 2. We don't have the level 80s. Okay, Sonic Bat. Small weaponic bat monster. It spits supersonic sound and confuses human brains. Weird tiger. It's mechanized human tiger. It's a mechanized human tiger. That's like three things. His sharp claws and fangs combined with its athletic ability to attack. Hellhound. This fearsome canite was born in Inferno. It spits flames of burning hell. In case you guys needed it to be driven home, like, it's a Hellhound from Inferno and Burning Hell, yes. Armed Skeleton. This is very good. Mechanized skeleton monster wears armor and has tremendous offensive skills. It's even better than the previous skeleton. Mechanized snail. That's a very original name. Large mechanized snail monster with laser cannons in its eyes. Nice. And it's just a snail with a metallic shell. That's it, that's the design. Ogre. I did say it looked like an ogre. Is a mechanized version of the large ogre. It can use tools like huge clubs. And then the boss, the phoenix. Huge metallic bird of prey that utilizes fire in its attack. It's a bird of prey. Chat. They captured Liono and force cloned him. How dare they treat the Thundercats like this? Man, that... The music that plays during the segment where the sword... Is it called the Thunder Sword? No, Sword of... no. The Eye is the Eye of Thundera. Don't remember what the sword was called. But the scene where that sword gets upgraded, it has this eerie music that plays in the back, and that is like... probably the best music segment in all of 80s cartoons. Freaking love it. I love the abstractism. How's it going, my friend? Okay, it's a bird of prey. Okay, and for level 80 we have the mechanical worm. The zipper monster. This insect-like monster consists of metal tubes. It bites its opponents with sharp teeth. The ghoul? I guess. An undead weaponic monster. Eats dead bodies and spreads poisonous fluid from its decayed fingers. Didn't get poisoned. The Spectre, ghost-like undead weaponic monster, has high tolerance to every kind of attack. Doesn't say anything about explosions. Mechanical moth? Big mechanized moth with poisonous scales in its wings. No poison yet. Humbaba. This one is a bit jacked in the face. Mechanized cyclops with a bowl head. Its breath freezes everything in its path. It has scales in its legs. The Chimera? Monster has a lion's, a dragon's, and a goat's head. Each head has its own attack. All the muscles under the metallic parts, I love it. And the Bearded Mantis. Large mechanized mantis monster. It attacks its victims with fast rotating sights. Oh, rotating yeah, that's cool. We didn't see the animation for that. But that would be pretty cool. We are almost to the end of the archives for the monsters. Highest duration 53, average 21. Is that turns? Goes full Judge Doom, it does. Oh, that's minutes spent in a dungeon. Highest amount of items we have found in a single dive was 40. Both arms, as you should. Monsters defeated. We defeated 119 in the... Well, monsters, not battles. We died once. Reached area 8. Our top rank is W+. We're never getting to rank A. That's not a thing that happens. Level cleared area 10. We have not cleared area 10. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna give a try at the boss. If the spellbind field is down. It isn't. You have to reset it every time. So I'm going straight to level 3 and disable only that one. And if I can't make it there, I reset. Well, one enemy I can deal with, I guess. I was gonna run away, but I already took damage anyway. So we don't care about terminals until the 3rd level. If we find it, we use it, sure. I didn't sell the extra equipment. Yeah, it's fine. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Bravely ran away. I have to make a redemption for that. Pretty sure I have that written down somewhere. I want to make an alert with Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's probably my favorite Cartoon Network character. If you grind like 100% completionist maniac, rank A- can be achieved in the 60s, so 6 times through 1 to 10 floors. Yeah, I'll pass. Return this lab! Yes. I mean, such a good cartoon, man. I used to play Counter-Strike under the name Courage the Cowardly Terrorist. It was amusing. And it's also like so good because it's full of references. You don't need to get them to enjoy it at all. I had to chase down a bat. Are you fucking serious? I had to chase down a bat once. If you're serious, well, I'm sure you weren't beaten or anything, but do keep in mind about rabies. like I'm terrified of bats because of rabies. They don't bother you. Alright. I only chased down one and long time ago, and it almost beat me. Not for lack of trying. Just flying normally. Not by instruments, you mean. Again, I'm not. I want to go for the boss. I need to skip these fights as much as I can until we get to the 3rd level and give the terminal. Level 8 is jacked. I don't want to be farming here. Come on. We're talking about Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is my 2nd favorite. Steel Crusher. Is that good? It is an upgrade, yes. This one was, yeah, not a big upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Nope, this is nothingness. Which means we have to go back here. 1989 was so cheesy back in the day. Was it? I have a good memory of that. I mean, I can fully enjoy cheesiness. Ah, the first Batman movie. Do you think it's cheesy? I think I never found it to be cheesy. It's certainly not back in the day. Maybe today, if I watched it, I would find it cheesy. I don't know, when I watched it, I was a kid, I thought it was freaking epic. More theatrical than actual bad guy standards. I mean, it is Jack Nicholson playing the Joker. Okay. This is a jacked dive, but if I can find the terminal, it will be all worth it. Is this? I think this is the terminal right here, actually. Good. And the boss is on the 3rd level, so the boss is fine for spells. So I'm gonna try to find the boss, and then we're gonna give it an attempt. If it doesn't work, then I know I have to farm. Last night you were watching ATB, someone used an emote that was so interesting you find the stream. Visited, Zofair1 was in chat, and that threw the entire chat into disarray, and the stream was surprised you know each other. You just leave to cause chaos, right? I don't have a problem with that, I fully support it, of course. Just good to know where we stand. It was fun, yes, of course it was. I haven't had anyone accuse me of being Schubert in a while. Used to be a common occurrence. Copert? Is he related to Schubert? I'm doing these fights because, like, we have the spells, we only have this level to explore. It's fine. Because it's just 2 of them, like, easy experience. You prefer randomness to chaos. Is there a difference? I mean, in the sense that it's just chaos, it's just unexpected, not necessarily chaotic. Large shield, I think we already have a large shield. Yeah, we do. Chaos follows randomness. If left unchecked, yes. Is this it? It is. Alright, this was very efficient. But whether or not we can defeat the boss, it's still up in the air. I haven't even seen it. So let me get everyone up to speed. Okay, and items. We're gonna reset if we fail anyway, but... This is irrelevant, this is good, but we're not gonna be casting damage spells. This is good, of course, we detect more often. I put it on Sunfall, so he can cast more. Defense. Also on Sunfall, because it has the least amount of health. This is for Sakura. Yep, that's good. Let's see what happens. It's a big boy. It's a big stuttery boy with rockets and lasers and holy shit, that's an amazing design. This guy looks cool and I forgot to enable animations. My bad, everyone. I think this is gonna be easy. I think this is gonna be fine. You even have group healing items if we need, but the spells should be enough. Maybe not actually. Your friend Frigidaire is doing very well tonight. Yes. Way better than usual. Man, this is jacked! It's not easy. Who said this was gonna be easy? Please cast that thing. Please cast that other thing. There you go. Shit, that guy died. And she cast it on the dead guy, so it didn't work. Thank you, game. This is too fast. Sakura is dead. Yeah, well, we tried. We know we can't. It's fine. We had to try it. Your party has been eliminated. Okay, now I presume that doing that allows me to load. And everyone is fine. Yes, okay. So we know we need a lot more farming before we can do that boss. That's fine. We did as much as we could without extra farming. We're gonna be getting some dopes for that fight as well. It's gonna be fine, you guys will see. Okay, and my biggest problem here is that we can't buy anything. Nothing matters. I can buy damage spells for Absentia, but yeah, if I could get better healing spells for her, that would be a lot better. Yeah, we don't have anything to use our money on. And these guys don't have enough function points. So yes, farming for the rest of the stream. Oh, hello there, Premits. I managed to read your messages and not realize you you weren't here before. And it wasn't even the gimmick that did us in. Like we got there with a lot of spells and with magic enabled. It's just lack of levels. Kremis just wanted to rave. I can't cast spells, I forgot. I mentioned a program before to save a Twitch chat logs from VODs, right? Yes, save the link to where you archived all the VODs was a great program. That drive got corrupted earlier this week. Well, shit. Well... I heard that Twitch postponed the end of the thing, so maybe you can still do it? Ah, you're asking for the name of it again. Okay. It was literally Twitch downloader. This link, I believe. Looking at the interface, and this looks to be, yeah, pretty sure it's that one that yeah, that's the one I used. You're welcome. Yeah, hurry up. VODs are disappearing. I'm not necessarily avoiding fights, but I'm not going actively for them. While we can still find items, chests. Trying to do data recovery. Each thing is it takes forever and fails. Yeah, that hard boots. I don't know. I have lost hard drives before, but they never failed like that. They would always like start failing a little bit. I had, and I lost one hard drive, and here's what happened. It was an external hard drive. I wish I remembered the brand so I could recommend against it. And the case failed. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna rip the hard drive out of it. And I'm gonna just stuck it in my computer or put it in another case, whatever. The hard drive was fine. All the data in it was still lost. Because the external case had some kind of encryption to protect my data. And so all the data in it was encrypted with a key that died with the case. So yeah, I lost everything and it wasn't anything too important. I wouldn't trust important stuff on a single location if there was like an external hard drive like that, but still it hurt. What did I get again? Oh, boots. Boots, okay. Weakest boots are these fiber boots. You want to make a boot drive, specified one. You're sure you wrote... Okay, what software did that so I can avoid it? Don't remember what's on there. I'd like to see what it is. Yeah, I get that. Which is why I was so freaking nervous to install Linux. I know that I can do everything right and still get wrecked. Something from the Beside Linux store. I can report to you later on a computer PC right now. That's fine. That's fine. If you can report it later, just to have an idea. I've never had that be a problem for me, but I'm pretty sure it is going to bite me in the ass someday. Not in a good way. Super generic, sounding like he's Omega. Green pendant. Anti-weakness. Well, weakness is probably relevant for the frontliners. Weakness probably reduces the damage I do. Hey, speaking of which, I need to refresh my backups. Like, the really important stuff is backed up to the cloud, but I have a generic catch-all backup on an external hard drive, but it's not automated because I don't keep that hard drive on anyway. I have to turn it on and run the backup. I have to do that like probably almost a month since I last did it. You know, best practice is to only burn a boot drive when you don't have any other hard drives plugged in. I know that's the correct thing to do, but I'm not going in there and unplugging an NVMe drive. I can't be bothered. Hard drives last long if you only turn it on when you need them. Yeah. That's why I only turn it on to... Pretty sure I already have that spectral rod. Yeah. Only turn it on to run the backups. And then I turn it off again. Look like your fridge? Oh, that's more of a problem. Yeah, we haven't had an electrical accident in here in a while. I do have these like big surge protectors inserted directly into the power cabinet. But ever since I got those installed like 2-3 years ago, I think we haven't had a big incident to really test them. Yeah, you didn't have the time to do it. I get it. Priorities, right? He was attacked by the floor while working on his fridge. Damn floor, so sneaky, don't even notice they're under you. Eventually a fridge will fail anyways, even perfect power. You know, you say that and that makes perfect sense. I've never seen a fridge fail. I've never had a fridge fail. I think I recall at least one instance of a fridge that was in the family for like 25 years at least before it got replaced just because it was too old. But outright failing makes all the sense. I'm surprised that I have never seen one fail. I've seen stoves go bad. Not saying it won't take long. Yeah, still, I'm talking decades here. A fridge is the kind of thing that you use it until it's done. I want a more modern one that freezes faster. No one does that. I mean, I'm sure someone does that. Parents have the same fridge since they had since... Yeah! I'm not disputing what Lucifer says, especially because that kind of applies to everything. Everything will fail. I'm just honestly surprised because I just realized how reliable those things can actually be. Stoves are a different story. Stoves... Like my parents have like their stove, they use it a lot. So it does end up failing in less than 10 years. And they have like a trustworthy maintenance guy for the stuff, but there's a limit. Doesn't apply to everything issue. Yeah. There are different levels of failure as well, right? Because even if a fridge doesn't fail, it will be spending more energy. Because of worse insulation as time goes on, and just like the gas on the thing. Although that can be replaced, I think, like an air conditioner. The ones from last century, probably 40 years from this century. Ah, right. Well, most fridges I have experience with are from the previous century. Actually, between all the fridges I have direct contact with, I think only mine is from this century. And that one is less than 10 years old. Teruzo fair, Teru to you too, my friend. Enjoy your Teru. They have these kits to refresh your fridge. Yeah, no. Again, everything does... Well, not everything. Everything fails eventually, and most things develop, like, worsen their performance as time goes on. I've talked about LED screens before, because someone was mentioning that they wanted to buy an OLED monitor. And, like, if you can afford it, that's fine. Oh, new chest. If you can afford it, that's perfectly fine, but... you have to keep in mind that an OLED, even the most modern OLED nowadays, it is going to deteriorate. You might not see it burning, but it is going to deteriorate. And the example I gave was you buy two of the same OLED TVs or monitors, whatever, and you keep both the same, exact same model, and you keep one in the box and you use the other for 3 years. And then you turn on the one in the box, that one is gonna be brighter because OLEDs deteriorate. The only thing they can do to avoid burning is make sure it deteriorates all at the same time. You're just spreading out the deterioration. Which is why I wouldn't buy an OLED monitor, because I want my monitors to last 15 years at least. Okay, who has the least amount of defense? 44, you. Anti-ice plate. Now that we'll see proton decay. Well, by that time we're going to have like bacteria that has evolved to eat plastic, and everything in our houses is going to melt away. You did lock a fart in a fridge. At a store. You know what I did at the store once? And it wasn't even on purpose. They had like this oven. It wasn't plugged in. Like an air fryer, I think. And I tested the dial. And then I realized, well, of course, in 5 minutes it's going to go ding, 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 ding. So I just, like, you know, joined my wife. You know, I was just looking at something. 5 minutes later, some poor motherfucker jumps up because of the thing just rings the bell at him. Wasn't on purpose, I swear. Did the spice magnet project conserve excessive amount of powerful magnets on the fridge? Now, why would it cause a problem? Since start working better to remove them, everything else from the fridge. Our planet won't exist. Well, not with that attitude. What if we build technology that can just, like, we inject fuel into the sun remotely and we import mass from other planets to Earth? I'm sure with advanced enough technology we can provide more profit for the shareholders. Okay, this is the elevator we want to get, but I'm leveling up. I'm not going down. I'd rather stay here with the magic that we can use if we are alive. Yeah, no, I'm sure mankind will be dead long before they reach a point where they can keep the sun up. We can just less efficiently. Technically, there are problems with the things that we can do. And this is not me saying it. I've learned it from much smarter people. Our problem basically is not having the technology to do some of those crazy things. We kind of can do most of that. Our limiting factor is just energy. We don't have enough energy to do any of that. Kite shield, that's so medieval RPG. Which is like the major breakthroughs in tech moving on are going to be like like energy related stuff, energy generation and storage and conservation. because yeah, because we're very limited with what we can do and efficiency and everything. I'm sure it makes more sense than I'm making it sound like. I'm sorry. Oh, that was a shield, right. I keep talking and I forget what I'm doing. Kite shield, not an upgrade. Sure, mankind will be dead long before fridges from last century go bad. There's a chance, but we're locked in the morgue. No, let me out. You just heard inject the sun into the Earth's horizon. That sounds awesome. If we're going out, we might as well go out with a bang. We could if we made a cooperative global effort. Ha! Yeah. We can't even make an effort involving everyone in the same country. We can't even get neighbors to agree on one thing. Hello there, Jankito. Back for more alloy Kubliet. We have alloys here, yes. If the Earth is round, why does the sun set? I know it's supposed to be a joke. Oh, I'm at a loss of how to reply still. Cooperative global effort is not happening with our system. No, it's not gonna happen in our lifetimes. In a given volume of space, 50 light years cubed, there's only so much mass that is efficient or usable in some form to generate energy. Yeah, the Yushinaka, that's true. Which is why we would need to be able to harvest some other unknowns, like, I don't know, dark matter or whatever. Like, just traditional stuff we know how to do is not good enough. Some astrophysicists make us some fun. They love making very funny numbers, yes. Not with that attitude. You know if that sun setting thing is even a flat earther thing, it just sounds like it. Well, everything can be a flat earther thing, right? You just have to come up with something really, really dumb. Like people doing tests to prove the Earth is flat. And then they prove to themselves the Earth is round, so they just like, okay, we messed up the test, so we need to do something more expensive. And they buy extra equipment and they prove it extra sure that it is round. And they still don't believe it. I'm not making this up, I don't remember the details, but that did happen. They did this one test which was like, oh, but if the Earth is round, then this lake, the lake was not even big. If we shoot straight forward on one end of the lake, then someone on the other end is gonna have to be lower because the Earth is round. The lake was not even that big and they did the test, and yes, the guy was lower. And they still didn't believe it. Why did I get a haircut? I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. I'm trying to push it down so it's presentable on stream, but I got a lot of shit up here. I mean, not a lot, like I'm still balding, but I have a few very long pieces of hair. You have a hot point fridge at the lumber store that still works. Kinda has the lever style. Oh, that I've never seen one of those in person. Freezer is just a hatch behind the door. Didn't get a haircut, right? Just cut it on stream right now, yes. My Princess Leia haircut. Like that stream, people just coming here. Oh, nice haircut, nice haircut. I'm like, what? Like I'm the third or fourth person complimenting my haircut. Oh wait, and then I put the headphones back. Is this what you guys are talking about. The haircut is gone. How do you take a haircut away? That's what I want to know. Because if you can't take a haircut away, I could go to the barber shop and ask for him to take away the haircut that has been developing in my head for years. They aren't the smartest tools in the shed. That's putting it lightly. Like, I'm not one for bullying people, especially, but those people are willfully ignorant. Like, they're not all poor guys, they're just dumb. They want to be dumb, they're proud to be dumb. How do you feel sorry for that? Need some Leia hair bun covers for your headset? No, that's a dumb expense of money, I like it, but... I'll do it. Does that exist? I wouldn't be opposed if I knew it would be compatible and not absurdly expensive. Let me heal up a little bit here. Hang on. That guy was pretty weak. Yeah, I'm farming. Did I trim my beard? I did! About a week ago. Last Saturday. 6 days ago. I do a lot, like the hair, I take my hair to the shop. But the beard, I do keep it up myself. It does get extra special treatment at the shop, but if I don't keep it, it just it's horrible. I am trying to cut it lower and lower because I am easing into removing it. Now that I'm down to 1.2 chins. What do you want to know? That's what we want to know. You're the person taken away. What? It does exist, it is disturbing. Is it expensive? You cut your hair every 3 days, mostly bald. Fine. Take your hair to the shop, set it down, have them cut it, then you get groceries while you wait. There you go. I had a friend that he wanted to say he wanted to go to take English lessons. Like go to a place where they teach English. And instead he said he wanted to go to the English store. And we're like, what, you're going there? There's like a bunch of British people standing up with like a top hat and a monocle. And I want that one. And the guys are just like, oh, me. I'll take one English, yeah. We did make fun of him, that was fine. Beep beep cheerio, good lad. Yes. Can you feed me for a trim? I'm clearing my schedule as we speak. I don't get it. Take all the English I can take. You like them posh folks. They get your panties in a bunch. What's his name in pills? I'm starting to get confused by chat. Sneakers good, sir. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with all the regional Anglospheric stuff. You just struggle with the Englishing. Yeah, join the club. We got jackets. I need to purchase English myself. It's funny that there is an expression. I need to put some English on it. I think that expression is so funny. I don't even know how to explain the meaning. I know what it means. I don't know how to describe it. It's so funny. It's on the same vein as putting some elbow grease on something. Like, do you guys have greasy elbows? I don't get it. It means get a Sharpie, right? Not that I know. Now my friend doesn't seem so crazy for getting one. No. I mean, they're probably... Okay, this thing resists spells because we used the big one, it did nothing. Anglospheric humor, yes, it's round. Lou is from Left 4 Dead. Oh, pills! Pills here! Pills! Freaking love those games. Some of my best multiplayer experiences. That's like one of the very few games I can count on one hand that playing on higher difficulties is an enjoyable experience. Like let's play it on the next difficulty, yes. Let's play it on max difficulty, yes. I'll grab all the pills I can. Do the AoE spell before those guys die so we could make better... Well, that's one guy at least. Put some English on a random piece of food stuff tonight when you flicked it. Right, just put some English on it, yeah. Okay, I think we can hit the next floor. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, let's get this thing. The dishwasher job. You had a good hook to it. Little off topic, have I ever played the Outer Wilds? No, and I always mix it up with the Outer Worlds. What I know about the Outer Wilds is that you should absolutely go into the game completely and utterly blind. And that if you do, it's awesome. That's all I know about it. It's on my medium list. So not on my short one. But yeah, by all accounts, I believe it's an amazing game from what I heard. I'll see if I can get more work done in preparation for my retrospective on Sunday. Shit, I have actual work to do as well. I don't know if I can play video games this weekend, other than the streaming. Seriously, this streaming is all the video gaming I can do nowadays. Okay, a little bit more farming. Still absolutely avoiding spoilers, yeah. That's a game you really don't want to know anything about before you play it. Everyone gets confused because they were released a bit close together even. Speaking of games that you should play without knowing anything about it, anyone here a fan of Stanley's Parable? When I played Dota, I had a Stanley Parable announcer. That's the only one I used. Was it the Stanley Parable announcer? Yeah, it was. No, sorry. Stanley Parable announcer is very good, but the best one is the Bastion announcer because he's calm. You guys are a fan of Bastion? Bastion is freaking amazing. The narrator on Bastion is just like the best thing about that game. You play the game just to hear the guys saying, oh, and the boy did this and the boy figured out that. And they really didn't look at the boy or something. And the boy, it's you playing and he's talking to you in the third person. He's talking about you as if he was telling a story that you were actually just... That game is so good, and that voiceover with that guy. We already found the terminal. You're working on this... You are actively working on the achievement. Yes. Everyone who has ever played that game is currently working on an achievement. No, not everyone. Some people have already completed it. I probably have it completed, but I haven't started the game again. You're actively working it. Yeah, good. What was that? I think that was a glove. Yeah, it was a hard glove. Which is not an upgrade. Car Tube, welcome me, my friend. Audit over 5 years only started. Okay. I don't know exactly when I played it. Well, I still will tell me the last time I played it. I'm pretty sure I can complete it, but just in case I'll wait another 5 years. Is Stanley Parable walking simulator? No. Stanley Parable is not describable. Is it a walking simulator? It's a brainfuck simulator. Did we get an item? What am I doing here on the menu? You guys are distracting me. I opened the menu. You know when you go through a door and you don't remember why you went into the room? That's how I felt looking at that menu. Why did I open this? That's how you have felt the last 5 years. Why was I born again? I wanted to do something in my life. I forgot what it was. And that's the main problem, right? After we are born, we forget why. I'm sure I had a reason to be here. I don't recall what it was. That's a true vibe, yes. Like I was pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't just be born if I had a very good reason for it, but I can't remember what it was. I don't think it was just playing video games. I think there was something more to it, but fuck if I know. You were born because your parents got it on. Now you're just shifting the blame. You need to own up to your own mistakes. I'm born to be a streamer. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you think so. I gotta say, I know it's never gonna happen, but if I ever made enough money to quit my job, people at my work would be so confused. Wait, you're quitting? Why? Well, because I play video games. What? No one there knows. I mean, honestly, there is only like 3 people in... Oh, fire gun. As opposed to what? Out of all the people that I know in real life, only 3 people know I stream. Windbreak mask. Okay, we got a mask to defend us from the farting chat. Finally. We can finally breathe. Plus 15, plus 16, 90 defense, 60 defense. Windbreak mask. Now Sakura can finally breathe without worrying about the wind that was just broken frequently. And a cat dead. I try. I try. My cats are doing fine. Ever since we figured out the meds that our older cat needs, he's been doing fine. Only 2 in real life people have watched you stream. A handful no less than 10. Yeah, 3 people know I stream? 4. Technically 4 people I know in real life know that I stream. And one of those watches me. He's my longest sub. My oldest sub. And the other 2 and 2 others have seen me, but they don't actively watch it because they're not interested in the content and it's in English anyway. Then everyone else I would be like, why would I tell like my relatives? Yes, I play video games in front of a bunch of strangers. Okay. And I have like a schedule, I have to be on every day at the same time. Why do you do that to yourself? Do you play good games? Mostly? Why would you keep playing a game that is bad? I don't know, it can be fun. Like, it's so confusing. Do you guys want a cool gun? It's weaker. From what did you see, in order to make it to the big leagues, divert part of the stream towards politics? No thank you. Play only the latest games? No thank you. Defend the honor of a far bigger streamer? No thank you. Like, no one defending on it. Like, if they're a far bigger streamer, they don't need my help. If a streamer is cool and I like them, I don't care if it is big or not. I'll say that I like them and that's it. Like, I freaking love Macaw streams. Everyone does. I haven't had the time to watch them lately. That's it. But I usually talk more about the smaller streamers because you guys don't need me to talk about Macaw. Politics, no thank you. I talked about politics once on a lost VOD. I'm glad it's lost. I regret it. And it was only for like 2 minutes. And then again, I'm gonna talk about politics. I'm not American. Like, what am I gonna say about politics? I'm gonna complain about my Congress. Does anyone here know anything about my Congress? Like, it's whatever. So there's no... I don't have the... I was gonna say I don't have the necessary knowledge to talk politics, but people talk bullshit about politics without knowing anything all the time anyway, so that's not what should be the limiting factor. Only streaming the latest games. Is that... Would that actually help? And I wouldn't do it, but would that actually help? Because everyone is streaming the latest games. Like, who the hell wants to watch yet another guy playing Marvel Rivals or whatever young people are playing nowadays? If you're in retro, these are all death sentences. And that's the thing. These are my people, like the retro folks in Twitch are my people. These are the people I want to associate with. I don't want to raid some dude who streams Fortnite exclusively. Because then I'd have to stay in the channel for a while. And I don't want to. Like I'd rather keep a low viewer count, but at least be able to tolerate my viewers. And then again, I can't complain. For the time I have spent streaming, I think I have plenty of viewers. Like, it is a very slow, but it is a steady growth. It's kind of like grinding. Keep putting in the hours to get the viewers for it. You wish retro had subcategories? Would that help? Because you can already stream on a particular game. Like I'm playing Super Mario World, stream under that game. Almost every game I have streamed had its own category. I think that would end up splitting people. You can use tags and filter out stuff that you don't want to watch. Latest games also means the latest Fortnite update. Yeah. It depends on what you're doing. I don't know. I'm doing what I want to do here, honestly. That's and I keep company of people that are interested in seeing this kind of stuff. So I think everyone wins. You promised you would be doing the games you'll be playing if you weren't streaming anyways. The games I play on stream, a lot of them I wouldn't be playing if I weren't streaming, which is one of the reasons I stream. Because I would be missing out on a lot of awesome stuff. But like say the Bonk retrospective, it was amazing, but if it weren't for streaming, I probably would have done something else with my time. I don't know, it fills up a lot of boxes for me, streaming. Including playing games that I might otherwise not bother with. You freaked out when Macaw raided. Chat took off before the alert. Macaw raided me like 3 times. And when it happens, I just, take a deep breath. I'm not gonna keep up with chat anymore. No one can. And other than that, I keep the same thing. Because that's an important thing for me. I've talked about this before. I don't care if I have 2 people watching me or 2,000. I have to do the exact same stream. Because I can't just put in the effort when I have a lot of viewers. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get more viewers because people see, oh, this stream is boring. And I can't change like, oh, you got here when I had 10 viewers and you enjoyed my kind of content. Then you come back when I'm really popular and I'm not the kind of content you enjoyed anymore because now I'm full energy and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. So my style is consistent, what I stream, this is my style. Spectral Fists, that's an awesome name. So if you like this kind of content, doesn't matter how many viewers I have, this is gonna be it. Spectral Fists, it is an upgrade. No experience increase! Alright, this guy has a Spectral Rod, but the Spectral Rod doesn't do the same thing. Okay, I'm not equipping that, that's dumb. Even Retro seems to like to watch the mainstream Retro. Yeah, and that's fine. I pride myself in trying to play less known games. But I'll play the occasional, more well-known stuff, especially doing retrospectives. Like, you're going to hit a few games that are more well known. Yeah, right, everyone has their reasoning. I try to strike a balance and try to play things that would be interesting, but that I also want to play anyway. Using chat for chatting? No, that's illegal. You are the only mod present. Yeah, I've had mods that said, oh no, freaking call raid, holy crap, I have to mod. And I guess it's kind of unfair to me that I didn't realize that would be an issue. And what, again, folks, if I haven't, for those of you who might not have heard me say this before, if you are a VIP on my channel, you can volunteer to be a mod and I'll turn into a mod. I'm not ever asking people to do work for free. So if you want to volunteer, just let me know. If you are VIP, then you are trusted enough for that. This chat, they're cool. They are, like, people in retro are very, very chill. Which is why when I get raided, I usually am like, oh, welcome in everyone, because it's fine. Remember watching a streamer have a panic attack? I don't know, I think the first time I got raided by Macaw was very chill about it. I was playing Amber Star on a very boring segment. And I was like, you know, this is a dungeon crawler, I'm gonna be walking around, mapping. Welcome in everyone. Then again, I did have like a trial run for a lot of viewers with save and raid. If you can survive save and raid, that's way more stressful. Because then you have all the incentives and then you have to talk about what save does. It's a lot more pressure. And you learn a lot with that. That's when I learned a lot of like just how to handle. Just accept that you're not gonna read everything, trust in your mods. I have survived more dangerous situations for sure. Did I tell you guys about the time I was chopping some hot dogs and my cat wanted some and I didn't give it to him and he bit my knee and I was too busy cutting to shoo him away, so he beat me harder and then to the point where it was sliding blood down my leg before I could shoo him away. And that was the last time he beat me because he realized, oh fuck, I can actually hurt them. Maybe I should stop. He was very aggressive before that. Once he saw that he could actually draw blood, he was like, oh shit, this is serious. It's amazing to get any gaming in our... This year, which was Diablo, I did get a lot of gaming in. I cleared up a bunch of quests from the log. Apparently, I don't remember the game. Like, people say, oh my god, you play so well, you're doing like the best kiting of any streamer so far and stuff. I don't remember anything. I don't remember playing Diablo. I was too busy with where is it? Do I have it? I was too busy with this ice cream pizza with chocolate. You guys remember this? This is an actual product sold in Brazil. Do you guys remember this one? It's half pepperoni, half chocolate and M&Ms. I have ordered this before. It's good. All right, let's not do that. Diablo losing to pizza. It's good pizza. There's only so much Diablo can do. My cat inflicted bleed. It was very effective. Got raided by Proton John for 1,000 years, you think you died. Yeah, it can be very complicated. Like, at least I had the presence of mind of just, okay, you guys give me a second, I'm gonna disable follow alerts because I got like 60 followers. Told AI to generate. No, I did not. Can you tell AI to generate an ice cream pizza and it just doesn't go like, no, fuck no, what is that? I'm not allowed to commit crimes. Very yummy. Is this one yummy? What is this? Oh, this is eggnog and bananas pizza. We have done this like homemade. It's tremendous. And you put some cinnamon on top and it's just... it's making me hungry. I'm gonna go down. No, I'm not gonna go down. No, never mind. Never mind. Go back up. We need to leave. Stop. You want the mounds now. You're telling me you want a Frigidaire. Food making Frigidaire, okay. It was very good for 7 Ray because I had those as incentives for $1. And people kept donating just to see more food. On the previous year, I had people donate to have me play Half-Life with the Guitar Hero controller, and that wasn't as popular as Weird Food. And then, as a thanks to everyone on the final 5 minutes of my stream, I just... Okay, I have a bunch more, I'm gonna go through the rest. You guys enjoy, without the donations even. I really freaking love 7 Raid. It's a shame that next year is gonna be Tomb Raider. Because I hate Tomb Raider. I'm still going to participate, but I don't like it. We have 3. We can almost... We need 2 more, right? Kept items. No, we can get a new class, chat. Never played a single one. In all honesty, I've only played the first one, but I've played it multiple times trying to beat it. I did eventually beat it, but I don't like it. You would destroy an eggnog and banana pizza. There we go. You should. It deserves destruction. I ate the last banana we had today. It was kind of beyond the point where it was edible, but I still ate it. It was so past the point of edibility, is that a word, that I was holding the banana and it was melting between my fingers. It was literally, I wasn't squeezing it, it was just melting on its own. And I just looked at my wife, yep, couldn't eat it past today. We got a bunch of 45s. Man, they haven't... What if you don't notice that you cannot get more experience if you have that equipped? That's so jacked. No, not that. Here. Modification. Sunfall, we're going to attach the DSP to you. The carry goes to... The guy who has the carry, it's so fair, right? Yes. This is ST. Who is ST? Oh, the striker. I call it the monk. And ESP will be Sunfall. Yes. Do we want to power up? We kind of do. But I think I'm gonna do one more dive before I do that. So let me put down a save. Maybe your English is turning to my banana. It's just melting. You like the idea of Tomb Raider? Yeah, it's so annoying to do the platform puzzles. I know how they work, I know it all operates on a grid. They're still annoying because they're slow and you have to keep readjusting yourself and then you mess up and then you have to do it all again. It's just so slow and the combat is nothing. It's just keep jumping and shooting until something died. Yeah. I should like them, but I'm not. Zero structural integrity, yes. The ones played better. Yeah, I'm sure. I still want to play through all of them eventually. I should do that this year before Save and Raid. I don't want to play those games for the first time on stream. I believe the bad Linux software was ISO Image Writer. Also tried Power ISO. Could have been that. When Tomb Raider was new. Yeah! Yeah, 3D was a big backward step. I've talked about that a lot. We're poised to be on the best generation of 2D games ever. Sega Saturn had all the hardware for that. And then everyone else went for 3D, and all the games we could have had, we didn't because it's 3D. Fighting games took over a decade to recover from that bullshit. Alright. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm going to come back to this game next week.